Yo, what's going on, Studio Sports? It's your boy Quay bringing you some NBA updates. And today, I literally had to hit up my CEO of Studio Sports last night, right when it happened, right when the news broke out. There has been a massive trade in the NBA. Obviously, as you can see, you know who I'm rooting for on my side. Um, but the Lakers have just traded. It feels more like the Mavericks. Like that's the center point in this. The Mavericks have just traded Luka Doncic, Markieff Morris, and Maxi Kleber to the Los Angeles Lakers for Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and a first round pick. And of course, you have the Utah Jazz. They're up in there. They got Jalen Hood-Schifino, my guy. You weren't really doing anything for the Lakers anyways, but I do pray for the most success for him. And they got a couple picks out of it as well. But the main bread of this is Luka Doncic is officially a Los Angeles Laker. Obviously, there's some medical things that they have to go clear up. They got physicals that they got to do on both sides for Anthony Davis and for Luka Doncic, but it's happening. It's really real. I was on Twitter all night last night for an hour just refreshing to really see if this was real. And Shams just came out and about and he said it. No, it's really happening. It's really real. So the full trade in retrospect, right, is Lakers get Luka Doncic, Maxi Kleber, Markieff Morris. Mavericks get Anthony Davis, Max Christie, a 2029 Los Angeles Lakers first round pick, and the Jazz get Jalen Hood-Schifino, 2025 Clippers second, and a 2025 Mavericks second. Now, we're gonna get into the Jazz in a little bit, but the main thing I want to talk about as a Lakers fan is what just happened last night. You know, we're looking all right. We're about the between the fourth and the sixth seed. We're battling through. We're trying to go get through all the perseverances. You know, Anthony Davis went down just a couple of days ago. It still feels fresh in our minds, but he's been having a killer season. Last game that he put up with us, he put up 40 points and 20 rebounds, and it looks like all we need is a center, right? All we need to really solidify and lock in this core is a center. And he's got one now, you know. Anthony Davis is a center now, but for some reason this was just in the shadows, right? Shams reported that this whole thing came within about the last 7 days, and the Mavericks approached the Lakers. It wasn't the other way around. Rob Pelinka wasn't making phone calls. No, Nico Harrison called Rob Pelinka and said, "Hey, we don't know how we feel about Luka's conditioning because apparently he's just getting too big. Woody woo. Even though every single season Luka's come in, yeah, you know, he puts on a couple extra pounds, but you have him play basketball for 7 months. He gets in the sports shape, and he just took your team to an NBA Finals. Like, this is unprecedented. Like, this is unheard of for Luka Doncic, a 25-year-old superstar, if not one of the top 3 players in the league right now, to get traded after just taking your team to the NBA Finals for the first time since Dirk. So, with all that going around, the Lakers have now made a move where people are talking about Luka, people are talking about Anthony Davis, but I feel like not enough people are talking about LeBron. For the first time right now, there is a team in the 22 years that LeBron's been in the league, there's a team that is not on LeBron's schedule. We are officially on Luka Doncic's schedule. We are no longer worrying about what LeBron needs. We are no longer worrying about the pieces that we need to surround LeBron to go win a chip. We have a player that's going to be, obviously, you know, as long as everything goes well during the offseason and he returns, he was set to go have one of the biggest, and I repeat, one of the biggest contract extensions in NBA history. He was supposed to get the super max of $355 million, and now he's no longer eligible because the Mavericks are just worried. For some reason, Nico Harrison felt like they were scared, and so now the Lakers have their franchise player, LeBron. I don't know what's going on with him. Apparently, he found out when he was at dinner with his family last night. Anthony Davis found out last night. Luka found out. Everyone's stunned. The whole league. Everyone thought Shams' account was hacked, and the whole league is in shambles right now. So the Lakers are now making a move where it's no longer just win now. I feel like the Lakers have finally made a move that we've been wanting for a while. And I told people this. I've been telling all of my friends, hey, it's going to get to the point where if we don't make something pop soon, Anthony Davis is going to have to get traded. Anthony Davis is going to be the first one to get off of this team, and it's officially happened. The Lakers are now in a mode where I don't necessarily think they're still in a win now mode, but not as pressured to do it because their main superstars are aging. No, you now have a 25-year-old Luka Doncic coming into the league, ready to be an MVP caliber every single time he comes into the league, every single season, an MVP caliber player. They now have a franchise. So that way when LeBron does retire, because it's going to happen, it's going to be a way smoother of a transition for the Lakers to start getting pieces around Luka rather than holding on to what's left of LeBron's career. Now, on the Mavs side of things, again, they got Anthony Davis, they got Max Christie, and they got a first-round pick out of this. The Mavs are in win-now mode. The Mavs have stated defense wins championships. Apparently, they felt like Luka's body weight and his conditioning just wasn't helping during the finals, so they were just kind of concerned, especially in that Celtics series where Luka was having a lot of blow-bys. Jaylen Brown was going to buy him. Drew Holiday was going to buy him. Wasn't really coming out to the perimeter when Jason Tatum was getting those shots when he did. So they were just concerned. So now they have one of the most elite rim-protecting big men in the league. So now you wonder what, on both sides, what do the two teams have next? All-Stars were unaware of this. Only one first-round pick was involved. And the thing that people are forgetting is Maxi Kleber and Markieff Morris are ready to go for the Lakers. Max Christie is going to be a decent role filler for the Mavericks. Obviously, when you're comparing Luka to Max Christie, it's not even a conversation, but you have to do with what you got right now. So the trade deadline's about. The trade deadline is right about, and we're all kind of just concerned about what's going on. So that's the major update as a Lakers fan and from Studio Sports. We wanted to go bring that to y'all. It's one of the craziest nights in NBA history. We'll keep you updated, obviously, as the time goes by while the trade deadline is still about. So appreciate your time. Y'all know what to do. Yee.